People at home, this just came up, newsflash. Some people have told me that they think that there's a dot here, that this is supposed to be a round dot. If that's the case, then the f of 2 value here will be 0, okay? Not undefined. If there is no dot there, then it's not defined at that point, and we would put undefined. It can't be both. It has to be one or the other, and it all hinges on whether or not there's actually a dot there or if that was a blob on the photocopier. So that's kind of fun. Next example, let's look at this one. So I want you to pause the video at home, and I want you to do this. No, don't pause the video. Let's just do it. So x approaches -1 from the left. Where's -1? There it is. There's -1. So I'm going to approach it from the left. So my little skiing guy, my little silver surfer guy, he's on top of the curve, and he's coming towards -1. So he's sliding down, 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 and he's approaching 1. What about if I'm on the right-hand side of -1? So my little silver surfer guy, he's on top of that, and he's sliding up towards, and he's going towards 1. Notice that the left-hand limit of -1 and the right-hand limit of -1 exist. The fact that they both exist means that the right-hand limit exists, as well as the fact that they both equal the same number. And so what that means is that, and isn't that a glorious thing? But now, what is f of -1? If I was actually to put in -1, I wouldn't go to 1. No, I wouldn't. I would bypass 1. I would be like on an elevator, maybe Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's great glass elevator, and it would go right through that curve, and it would go up to 2. That's a great book. If you haven't read it, you should. Yes?
For the first one there.
Yes, for the first one there.
When it's going towards -1 from the left.
When it's going towards -1 from the left.
Wouldn't that be undefined?
Wouldn't that be undefined? The answer is no. It is open, but it's only open at that point. I am tending to. I am getting closer and closer to 1. It doesn't matter what happens at that point. What the limit asks for, the limit as x approaches -1 from the left, never equal to -1, the y value is approaching 1. Remember Zeno? He never, ever, ever, ever got home. He never got there. There was always that half distance remaining, but he was approaching home. So the limit as x approaches 4 from the right. Oh, this is great. These are going to be some infinity stuff happening. So as I approach 4 from the right, that's coming this way. My curve, my little silver surfer dude, is sliding down, 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 down. And yes, he's getting closer and closer and closer to -infinity. But -infinity is not a real number. So I'm a real pain. And as your teacher, you have to say, does not exist. And then tell me, but you know what? It goes to -infinity, and we might want to know that later on. Okay? And yes, that may be different than your tutors or your other teachers are telling you, and I don't care. We're going to do it this way in this class. The limit as x approaches 4 from the left is coming this way. Take a look at your little silver surfer dude. He's going up and 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 up. That's so great, but he's not approaching a number, so it does not exist. But might be useful to know later on that it's taking off to infinity. Because guess what? We have defined what asymptotes are. These are asymptotes. And this is what this means. Limits don't exist, though. And the limit as x approaches 4 of f of x. So as I come this way, I'm going to -infinity. As I go this way to negative, well, guess what? These don't exist. So if either one of them don't exist, that must not exist. And I better not say that it's going to infinity, because they're both not going to infinity, and they're both not going to -infinity, so I better just be quiet about what's happening there. And if someone wants to know what's going on, they better figure it out for themselves. Make sense? All right. This at the bottom, get rid of. You don't need it. I'm going to stop the video here, take a drink of coffee, and I'll be right back.